Josh Guimond was a bright, ambitious young man on the cusp of a promising future. At 20 years old, he was a junior at St. John's University in Minnesota. Josh excelled in his studies. He was a natural leader, actively involved in campus activities like the mock trial team. Driven and focused, Josh had his sights set on Yale Law School. He dreamed of a career in politics, hoping to make a real difference in the world. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. Josh's sudden disappearance on November 9, 2002, sent shockwaves through the St. John's community and beyond. It was a baffling mystery that left investigators grappling for answers. The circumstances surrounding his vanishing were strange to say the least. No signs of struggle, no obvious motives, and no trace of him after that fateful night. The events leading up to Josh's disappearance paint a perplexing picture. He was last seen at a poker party in his dorm, St. Maur House, around 11:45 p.m. Witnesses say he seemed in good spirits, showing no signs of distress or unusual behavior. He left the party abruptly, but this wasn't entirely out of character for Josh. Around 15 minutes later, a security camera captured him walking alone across a nearby bridge near Stumpf Lake. That was the last confirmed sighting of him. He never made it back to his dorm room. His car remained untouched in the parking lot, and his belongings were left undisturbed. The television in his room was still on, as if he had just stepped out for a moment and never returned. The initial investigation into Josh's disappearance was met with a frustrating lack of leads. Searches of the campus, including the lake and surrounding woods, yielded no results. Rumors and speculation swirled as they often do in such cases. Some whispered about a possible fight with his roommate, Nick Hadukovich, who was then dating Josh's ex-girlfriend, Katie Benson. Others suggested Josh might have taken his own life, though there was no concrete evidence to support this theory. However, inconsistencies in the accounts given by key individuals, particularly Hadukovich and Benson, raised red flags for investigators. Hadukovich, for instance, declined to take a polygraph test, further fueling suspicions. Despite these leads, the investigation seemed to hit a dead end. The mystery of Josh's disappearance deepened with each passing day. One particularly intriguing aspect of the case is the possible connection to St. John's Abbey, a Benedictine monastery located on the university campus. A bloodhound brought in to track Josh's scent led investigators to the Abbey. However, initial access to the Abbey grounds was reportedly delayed, hindering the search. Adding to the intrigue, it was later revealed that Josh had been researching allegations of sexual abuse against members of the Abbey. Some of the accused individuals were still present on campus at the time of his disappearance, including some who had supervisory roles within Josh's dorm. The timing of his disappearance, coupled with his research into the Abbey, raised unsettling questions. Could his disappearance be connected to the allegations he was investigating, or was it merely a tragic coincidence? These questions continue to haunt the case to this day.